Good morning and welcome
Good morning.
to Jeannie and Patrick's live stream from home today. Massive windstorm in Reno. If you're in Reno, you may or may not be without power. I've talked to several people without power this morning, but we have no power at the house. I mean, we have power, but there's no power at the house. We have power because we have batteries. There's no power at the store. And as of a couple of minutes ago, there was no update as to whether or not, oh, hey, power's on at the store.
Guess we'll be headed to the
So I'm going
store.
to head to the store here.
We're gonna head to the store.
Is Michelle at the store? Michelle's at the store. So we sent a note to everybody saying there's no power. Doop doop doo. Power's on. Power is on.
Thanks.
Let's
I'll
shut it.
just announce really quickly just regarding some product. I'm like moving stuff around right now on the on our page. But I did put up the pre-order for Kimberbell home sewn fabric, which is going to be the tiles. I put that up so there's the design, and this isn't going to be out until February. And don't feel like you have to buy it like right now. Like if you're doing whatchamacallit, the butter event, just add butter, which is February 6th. You could do your order like at the end of January, and that could be your event order if you wanted. Like this isn't going to come out. It's usually 2 weeks before they ship. They ask me for the auto ship. So, but if you're not doing an event, like then, just do it whenever. But you can always hold these orders and save them for like an event. So anyways, home sewn is going to be 20% off for the design, 20% off for the embellishment kit. And if you buy both, then it's 25% off. So you could do that if you want to just get both of them. I put it up there so it's the option is like the design only, the kit only. And the kit, from what I understand, the kit is the embellishment kit is the kit for the whole year. This one, volume 1, is 3 designs. I think it's April, May, and June. So it'll come out in February, but it's going to be the April, May, and June one. And then they'll have volume 2, which will be July, August, September, and so on and so forth. But the embellishment kit should be for the entire year, I think. That was my understanding. The other thing I put up there is I put up the new snap hoop. So if you have a Radiance or an Avenir, this is the Radiance. Sometimes people will be like, oh, I can buy I can buy the biggest hoop and then my embroidery machine. Your throat space determines your hoop
No,
size.
your hoop size determines your hoop size.
But
Like if
but
your
like
biggest hoop is 9.5 by 14, that's
I
your
know,
biggest hoop
but
size.
because your machine doesn't accommodate, but you're limited by your throat space. Like you can buy a bigger hoop, it's not going to work because it won't fit in there. So, anyways, the biggest snap hoop is out. It may be a special order. I went ahead and ordered a handful of them, but if we sell more than that, then I might have to order yours, and I put it on there as a special order. The retail for the hoop is $379.99, and I put it up for $239.99. So, yeah, just go ahead and order that. That's going to be the largest snap hoop that fits the Avenir and the Radiance. And it might be a special order. If you ordered the covered bridge, those aren't going to be ready to ship until I think they'll be ready tomorrow or Friday. The gingerbread covered bridge. Just because I'm waiting on more oh,
What just happened?
I have like that trigger finger thing and it got stuck.
Well, Don't snap. You okay?
Um, anyways,
I'll do the Mr. Miyagi. Here.
so, um, what was I going to say about that? Uh, Sweetheart, if you're planning on doing Sweetheart, get it now because I just got my auto ship. So we're going to probably be shipping those on Friday, next Friday, or at the beginning of the following week. I don't know when I'm going to get fabric kits. Usually they send them all about the same time, but I don't know. I get them when I get them. Stuff's been taking longer at EE Shank because
It's all taking longer.
that's not
Shipping.
true. That is not true. That's not true. Riley Blake is fast now.
Well, that's awesome. But I'm just talking about shipping. I feel like 5 days shipping to the East Coast is now like 8 days shipping. But
Today is your last day. Oh no, I have special free freight for the next 2 days. So if you still want a roll of batting, you can still order that as long as they have it. I have to check. I made that announcement and then they had 127 bolts and then afterwards they had like 80 bolts. So, what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
this is like quite the day of announcements.
Well,
There's
not
just
really.
a lot happening.
Well, I put up a bunch of stuff and I got some emails. Debbie F was like, "Is this the new thing you were talking about?" Half the time I find out about my stuff from you guys.
Where's your phone?
I don't know why.
Because you should
It's
send
over
a
there.
note out to the girls about the fact that the power's on.
Okay.
So we're gonna wrap this up just because like they hadn't posted the expected time at the shop as far as the power was concerned. So we were thinking we didn't we were thinking we weren't going to have power at the shop. That's why we were doing the live stream from here. We were basically going to say without power, like there's no reason for us to be there, but we need to load up and get to the shop. Like if there's going to be power there.
Oh, I mean, we had a crazy windstorm. What do you think? When do you think it was? But it's not windy now. It's like a little bit.
It's pouring now. But
I know. I wish it was snow.
I don't.
I wish it was snow.
I'm enjoying the mountain biking right now.
Yeah, he's mountain biking. Anyways, yeah, it was crazy. At one point, Patrick went out to check on our furniture, and he's like,
"Oh, our cushions are gone."
He's like, "I'm gonna go." And he said they were like in the cul-de-sac, like they've blown off. They must have gone up over the fence and then blown into the cul-de-sac.
Well, I'm thinking it must have like blown over the porch, and at that point it's 10 or 15 feet high. So if it was like spinning, it made it over the fence.
It was crazy. I was like, I sleep through like the most stuff, but the wind, I get scared too.
All right, we got to pack it up.
Okay, did we answer all the questions?
We'll answer them tomorrow.
For needles and
yeah, we'll add them to your order.
I got your Thanksgiving fabric. I'll have to grab that.
I like, what is the deadline for ordering for the brother sale? Keep in mind, it's got to be big stuff. And I would say by end of next week, no later.
Yeah, let's do it end of next week. So if you've missed it, we got a note from brother giving us another 20%. We're not doing all the small stuff. It just takes too long. But if there's anything big that you want, hoops, spool stands,
well, and a big part of that is the order minimums are very, very high. So like I can't make up orders with like $15 to $20 products. So spool stands, hoops, upgrades,
yeah, we got to hit our number.
Like that's going to be what we offer. Somebody reached out on.
Oh, we have a special on the we have three.
I was looking, I couldn't find what we paid for those. And so I need you to help me find those in your email because you get those notifications, and we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We got to go.
A couple
Goodbye.
Special deals that we'll talk
to you about. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, and we'll do the giveaway tomorrow too.